Before I moved to Appenway, I lived in Africa. My mom said that the houses in Africa was too expensive, so we moved to America to start a better life. She hopes for us to get an education, our own houses, and our own futures. When we lived in Africa, there was wars and many people were dying. Here it is peaceful and there isn't a lot of fighting, except with my friends sometimes. My hopes and dream is to become a teacher and a scientist. This is my story, but I know that there are other kids whose lives have changed since coming here.
My grandma passed away when I was 12, and my mom and I couldn't afford our own apartment. We lived with my uncle for a year, but when I was there, I felt sad, mad, and alone. My cousins kept stealing my money, and I got beat up a lot. My mom filled out an application for Appian. We got in. We got really excited, especially to be on our own. If we didn't move here, we'd still be at my uncle's, because we couldn't afford to move somewhere else. I've been here for a year. Now I don't get my stuff stolen. I know where everything is. I have my own room. I've never had my own room. Now my cousins don't beat me up. Now I stand up for myself. I miss my grandma. I loved her a lot. But I like living here with mi madre.
Basketball. I love basketball. Mostly all the boys in my family members are basketball players. I'm the first girl to actually play basketball in my family and to get MVP 2 years in a row. I got into basketball when I was 11 years old when I moved to Appian. I remember me walking up to the old basketball hoop watching everyone play. It looked hard. I really wanted to be like them with the moves and everything. When they left, I tried every move, but I sucked because I didn't feel comfortable playing. I thought that I wouldn't be able to play. I didn't know anything about basketball. While I was watching the boys play, I realized that I wanted to make a difference in my family. The girls in my family cook, clean, wash the clothes, and I didn't want to do none of that. So I decided to do basketball. I practiced every day. It was awesome when they put in a full court. Now I feel comfortable at the new hoop. I play with random people and I have fun. I've accepted basketball in my life and it loves me.
I was born in Tijuana, Mexico. We had a grape tree in our yard, and I was always begging for grapes. I was a messy eater, and my chair was always covered with beans. My mom, my dad, and me moved from Tijuana, Mexico to my uncle's house in Washington. We lived in my uncle's house for almost 2 years. My sister Michelle was born while we lived there. We moved to Appian Way when I was 5. I still remember when the apartments were white and green, and the porches were wood with green paint. I remember my little sisters eating Grrls. I remember celebrating my sister Michelle's 7th birthday. I remember watching other kids play soccer. I remember when they built the new swing set. I remember family nights. All my memories of growing up are here.